Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big Lion, go.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And you know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Check smash.
Running once more with Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's a throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Let's go now. 19 Lion.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give left side. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 6 now. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That's one he knows he should have had. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
I'm not lying. Shut up. Hut.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this forward to the 19. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Go.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He puts everything behind this one. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning trap. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Got it. Ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set go.
They go play action here. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come 19. Let's go.
Back to the air following the pick 6. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Critics could always attribute one interception to a lucky break or right place, right time. But 2 interceptions is not a coincidence. This is a skilled defender, Kate, who woke up prepared to play today. And boy, has he delivered on the field of play with 2 takeaways all by himself.
The drive begins with Henry. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Ritter looking to throw. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Raiders with the football. Offense to the line for second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Back to the well again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. Set.
They'll come out throwing. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On the move, headed right. Down the run. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's taken down at the 30. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing here, Ritter. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 13. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go, check. Go, check, go.
Throwing now, off play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Hits his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's the give on 3rd and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Ritter to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready up.
2nd and 3 now.
Smash, smash. Let's go. Hurt, hurt. Hurt, hurt.
Another run for Henry. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Go.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that big game downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've got a man in motion. Second and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Now Ritter. Short pass brought in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action on 1st down. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he'll go. It's just short of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. 2nd and 3 now. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
18, Pioneer. Let's go now.
Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Let's go. Check. Hurt.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Henry running to the left. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Running once more with Henry. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They go play action here. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle, still, and he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders go up by 12 in the 4th. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Track it, 60. Hut, hut.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready? Panther straight. Ready?
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens losing by 14.
On the double.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2.
Set.
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Putting a receiver in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss. They've got to keep moving quick here. Back to throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The drive begins with Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Henry. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Here he is to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He'll look to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Man in motion here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Throw left side, complete.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Ritter. Vacates quickly left side. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! And the Ravens make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks. And with Brock Heward and our EA